Hello, how's everyone doing? I'm trying out something new, which is basically going to be our little story time calmly reading at random SCPs. And at the request of our lovely moderator on Twitch, Marked Agent, we are going to be reading the entire case file for SCP-682. Yeah. SCP-682, Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-682 must be contained, sorry, SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means are available to SCP teams. Oh, I messed up again. Oopsie. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying SCP-682, only able to cause massive physical damage. This SCP should be contained in a 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter chamber with a 25 centimeter reinforced acid resistant steel plate lining inside all surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempts of 682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly and with full force as called to for the circumstances. It's called for by the circumstances. Oh my god. Personnel are forbidden to speak to 682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate with SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts of containment breaches, difficulty of containment and incapacitation, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained in Site Redacted. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers of clear of human development. SCP-682, Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent and was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. See Addendum 682-B. This SCP has always been observed to have an extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. This SCP's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. The SCP gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside the SCP's nostrils, which are able to remove usable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it's contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities, and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted. In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, and no teams with fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it. To date, redacted, attempted breaches have numbered at 17, while several successful breaches have numbered at 6. See Addendum 682-D. Addendum 682-B, portion of recorded transcript of Redacted. Dr. Redacted. Now, why did you kill those farmers? SCP-682. No verbal communication. Dr. Redacted. If you don't talk now, we will remove you from this attempt and place you back into SCP-682. Incomprehensible. Dr. Redacted. Pardon? Motions to move the microphone closer. SCP-682. Incomprehensible. Dr. Redacted. Speak up to personnel D-0 085, move the mic up closer. SCP-682, they were incomprehensible. Dr. Redacted to SCP to D-Class 085. That microphone has only so much gain, move it closer to it. Personnel D85. His throat's messed up, man. Look at that. He ain't talking. Gasping screams. SCP-682 appears to be assaulting D-085's bodies. They were disgusting. Dr. Redacted retreats from the room. Addendum 682-D. Breaches of 682. Oh my god. First occurrence. Handled, redacted, handled by Agent Redacted, killed in action. Personnel D19 or 129, killed in action. Personnel 027, killed in action. Personnel D173, killed in action. Personnel D200, killed in action. And Personnel D19, also killed in action. Second occurrence. On redacted, handled by Agent Redacted, Dr. Redacted, D-Class 124, D-Class 137, killed in action, D-Class 201, killed in action, D-Class 202, killed in action, and D-Class 203, also killed in action. Third occurrence on redacted, handled by Agent Redacted, Master Sergeant Redacted, Agent Redacted, killed in action, D-Class 18, killed in action, D-Class 211, killed in action, and D-Class 216. Fourth occurrence on redacted, handled by Agent Redacted, Sergeant Redacted, or Staff Sergeant Redacted. I don't know which this class is, but I know part of it's Sergeant. So Sergeant Redacted, Private Redacted, Lieutenant Redacted, Staff Sergeant Redacted, Colonel Redacted. Oh, Staff Sergeant Redacted was killed in action. Colonel Redacted, who's also killed in action. Private Redacted, who's killed in action. Private Redacted, killed in action. And Agent Redacted, also killed in action. Fifth occurrence on redacted, handled by D-Class Personnel 221, Agent Redacted, who's killed in action. Agent Redacted, who's killed in action, and Agent Redacted, who's killed in action. Man, Agent Redacted tends to die a lot in these stories. Personnel D-Class 028, killed in action. D-Class 111, killed in action. D-Class 281, not killed in, or they are killed in action. And D-Class 209, killed in action. Our sixth occurrence have happened on redacted, handled by Agent Redacted, Personnel 291, killed in action. Personnel 278, Redacted, who was killed in action. Personnel 277, who was killed in action. Agent Redacted, who's killed in action. Correction, 291 is missing in action. Agent Redacted, who's killed in action. And, yeah. Addendum 682-E, Termination Options. Log of Event 682-E18. Dr. Redacted attempts to use SCP-409 on 682. General Redacted, and Dr. Redacted observing. 0400, exposure. 682 begins to tear at the point of contact, causing massive trauma to the area. 682 requests several times to know what it has been exposed to. 0800, crystallization begins, spreading much slower than normal. 1200, SCP-682 shows extreme signs of pain and begins having seizures. Crystallization stops at 62% conversion. Crystallization area explodes, causing massive physical trauma to 682. 682, that happens at 1300. And at 1400, 682 recovers from exposure despite loss of limbs and organs. 682 begins regeneration, stating that it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involved in the event. 682 appears now to be immune to 409. Use of other SCP items to terminate. 682 must now be first be tested on sample 682 before full-scale testing. In accordance with Dr. Redacted recommendations, see document 227B-6. Dr. Redacted have requested permission to attempt termination of 682 using 689. This was currently being pending the approval of Redacted. This has been suggested by Dr. Gears to use 682, SCP-182 in an attempt to communicate with 682. SCP-182 expresses reluctance and refuses to enter the containment site of 682 if at all possible. There is a list of different experiment logs of all attempted termination attempts. I will be saving those for a different video, perhaps in the future. And until then, my amazing little butterflies, I hope you have some good rest. Have a good sleep, and I hope they helped. Have a wonderful day.